Ah, there you are. Hello YouTube, how are you today? I hope you're doing well too. This is take 3 of this video. If you know my channel, actually you probably know that I normally shoot my videos in one take. However, this was take number 3. Second take, we ran out of battery power, and the first take I forgot to pin on my microphone, so you couldn't even hear me. So why am I so excited today? Because I just got back from town. I needed a few pieces of equipment for our next project, and unfortunately I didn't get the chance to actually order them online. So I went to town and bought them. So let's get to it. There's a few boxes here and I can start unpacking them with you right now. Very first one, this is an angle grinder. Angle grinder by the brand Makita. Makita is one of these brands you just can't destroy. I think you got to drive with a truck over it to actually destroy it, and I'll show you in a minute how heavy duty this material is. We know that we're going to misuse this angle grinder for some of the stuff that we do with it, so I needed a sturdy one, something that can last, etc, etc. So that's why I bought a Makita. Spent a little bit more money, but not that much. Actually, I found a really good deal here in town. Spent $35 US. I don't know in the US. Later on I will check on some of the online platforms like Amazon to see how much this type is in the US. But I just paid $35 US for it. It's a real Makita. It is, let me see if I can find the type number. Model number is GA4030. That's the Asian type. That is probably to do with the plug. Let me show you in a minute as well. GA4030, so maybe in Europe it's 35 or 4535 or something like that. So that is just a different plug, but it's exactly the same machine. It's a 10 centimeter machine, which means the blades are 10 centimeters in diameter, or 100 millimeters, or 4.25 inches. Right. Like I said, Makita is one of these indestructible brands. You see them used all the time in the construction industry, and I've seen a few videos online where people are taking them apart, and even after 10 years of use they still look like new inside. On the outside they're all busted up and, you know, taken some beating, but on the inside still very, very good working condition even after 10 years of hard use. That's why I chose Makita. And on top of that, like I said, I got a great price for it. So let's have a look what's inside the box, because that's probably more exciting to you as well. Here we got the manual. You see, the manual says it's the GA4030, that's the one I have, the 4530 and the GA5030. So the same machine, just a different plug on it for a different market. Okay, thank you very much Makita. Probably don't need your manual, but thanks anyway. This is the beast. This is what it's all about. This is the heart of the machine. Let me put the box aside. Okay, let's take out some stuff that's in the box. We got some cutting blades. They are actually, they're Bosch. Okay, that's interesting. I had no idea. So Makita doesn't make their own blades. I mean, you can buy all sorts of blades, OEM blades and stuff, and you can buy very cheap ones, very expensive ones, something you gotta try for yourself. But this is Bosch, B-O-S-C-S-E-H, German brand. Then we have another cutting blade, also by Bosch. And then we actually have a Makita blade, which is a very thick blade that is more to, not polish, it's more to cut, to slipen. What is that called in the, okay, never mind. Sorry, grinding, of course, this is for grinding purposes. Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. Nice, they give you 3 blades. But of course, an angle grinder like this needs a few more blades. So I advise you, if you ever buy a grinder like this, you go out and buy some of your own blades, because these will not last that long. Then they plastified the head, because it's normally quite oily, and that is the way it should be. Okay. On the top here you see this is a screw. This screw will hold the blade to the machine, and for this screw we need a special tool. So probably let's have a look if that tool is in the box. I'm almost sure that with a brand of Makita they do. Actually, I think Makita, by the way, is Swedish, but I'm not 100% sure. Later on I will go and check online if that's the case. But because it's so popular, I think they're also big in the US, so it might be, you know, probably be, yeah, that's something I should have researched before I do this video, right? So maybe I'll leave it up to you. Leave me some comments down below, you know, just put in the video down there and give me some comments on where Makita actually comes from. That's nice, thank you so much. So this part here, when the blade is in place, this is the one that spins. This spins at about 3000 RPMs. Has one spinning speed, so there's no variable speeds. Here is the on and off switch, okay, which is a tough one. It's a very tough switch. Wow, okay, is there some sort of locking mechanism? Okay, there is a locking mechanism here. I gotta push it, I can't push it like this, so you can't incidentally press it. You have to push it from here. You got to push it up, okay, and then you lock it in place. So there is you can either use it like this, okay, and I let go, 1, 2, and it undoes itself, or I can actually lock it. It's a bit of a motion that you have to have. You push up and lock down, push up and lock down, and then to undo, I just clip here. So it's push up and lock. Okay, now it's in place, now it's running. It should be running. If there's power on it, it should be running. And if I just press here, it's done. It stops. Then there is another button here. This is actually a pin you push inside, so that locks this mechanism here. You need that to actually undo the screw, because of course through the centrifugal forces the screw gets more tighter and tighter. So there is a way that you can actually lock this, and let's see if I can. Okay, now so if I push here and I turn this, I can actually feel it, and then it falls into a hole, into a lock. Now it's locked. Now I can put my wrench on it, special tool wrench, and then unlock the wheel. Okay, I'm happy with this. By the way, it's very, very heavy, okay? I mean, of course I can hold it with one hand, but for a small, tiny machine like this, it's quite heavy, so that means there's a lot of copper inside. Strong engine, that's known for this brand Makita. Let's see what else we have. We have a handle, which can go on the left side or on the right side, either whichever you prefer. Let me see if I can, okay, it's a bit of an, oh, that's actually interesting. It's not, I mean, normal angle grinders, they have the handle is 90 degrees. This one is not, so it's easy to hold like this, okay? So if you're if you're right-handed, you hold it with your left hand and you steer it with your right hand. If you are left-handed, it's the other way around. You hold it down with your right hand, because that's where you lock it in place, more or less. But the fine tuning and you do with your left hand, because that's where you have your motion set up better. Then let's see what else is there. There is a protecting mechanism that can sit around the head. You can use it either with or without, depending also on the size of blade that you use. However, I suggest that you stick to the manufacturing dimensions of the blade, so in this case 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters. And then let's see, I need my special tool, and here is my special tool to actually, let me see, that locks into place here, and now I can hold the screw and undo. Okay, this is a little bit of a trick, because you've got to hold the handle, hold the button, find the position, and then lock this in place. Okay, so now you can undo it. I got it now. Okay, good, excellent. I love this machine for $35. I wouldn't call it a bargain, but damn good price. Okay, see you on the next one. I got 2 more machines waiting down here. Let's have a look what's inside the box.